What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. If you guys are having a fantastic day, we are going to be jumping right into it, finding some value using Daily Grind Fantasy as always. The tools here to help us compare sportsbooks, lines, and odds directly back to PrizePicks, Underdog, Better, all these different plays or all these different apps. I'm sorry, finding the best value. Exactly what we're going to do. There's only 4 NBA games on tonight. Not a ton of value, but there are some promos we can take advantage of, so we'll be sure to do that. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're over there on YouTube. And if you're over here on Twitch, Sports by Dustin on Twitch, you guys can hit the follow button over there. Would appreciate it. What up, Tony? What up, Yak? Does his picks hit? Yeah, we do pretty solid over here. Do pretty solid. We teach profitable betting, right? Sounds crazy up front, but plus EV betting is a real thing, right? Finding plays where you are gaining an edge against the market is a thing. I think we're going to jump right over here to Better Picks and use some promos. Kawhi Leonard, what a fucking shit promo. Oh my god. We'll go Stephon Castle. Why not? Never mind. You know what? Let's just use it. It's a one discount, whatever. We'll go PJ Washington because I like these top 2 plays. PJ Washington over 10.5 points, and then Victor Wembanyama. I didn't want to have to double down on Wembanyama and Castle in that same slip. $10 max on that promo. We'll go ahead and share that link in the chat for those of you that want to tail. Let's see. All right, I'll have it coming over in just half a second for you folks. Bang, bang. There you go, Crypto Batman. Made it today. What up, what up? That's the GOAT right there, y'all. That man be hitting. Man be hitting right there. If you don't follow him on Twitter, follow him on Twitter. All right, that link's in the chat for those of you that are tailing that one. PJ Washington, I know it's not quite 55%. We're getting a little bit of a discount on another one, so it kind of weighs up our full slip a little bit. But this is also maybe being weighed down a tad bit. If you really love FanDuel, which I know a lot of us trust and believe in FanDuel being super sharp, especially in these NBA props, they got it at minus 158. Pinnacle and other sharp books got it minus 145-ish. Excuse me. Yeah, DraftKings a little bit lower. Minus 130, still not too bad. But being weighed down a little bit by not a sharp book in BetMGM here. Victor Wembanyama, basically the same thing. Bumped up to 11.5 on a few books. Pretty favored over minus 140-ish average odds across the market there. So not a bad play either. So that's the first slip there on Better. Pick 6 Ramo ask. We do have some stat slices, I believe, on pick 6. Jabari Smith under, John Collins under points. So if we're looking at some stat slices here, let's go ahead, maybe add D-Book. Let's go Jabari Smith under 23.5. We said John Collins under 14.5. I know we love the 4-mans here in these DraftKings. Royce O'Neal under 10.5, I guess we'll go. On the Suns, I don't think this should payout shift us. It does a teeny weeny bit. It's probably fine, honestly. 9.9. I don't know if... Can you get purple if it's not a full slip? Like if it's not the normal payout, can you get purple on it? Smith. I don't think I've been playing it long enough to know for sure. Box under, I think I've already played. You know what? Let's rock it. It's a $10 max anyways, right? $20 because I think we're playing in a 4-man. That's right. $20 because we're playing in a 4-man. 10x payout basically. There you go. PrizePicks. We'll check PrizePicks here in just a second. I got you. That's what I'm rocking for the Devin Booker stat slice. I thought this was only on Fridays. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or sometimes they do it Tuesdays as well. Either way, that's what I'm rocking. Devin Booker stat slice. And we're going to need maybe a little bit more value to pop up. To be honest with you, if we want to take advantage of more of these, I mean, this decent amount of college, not a whole lot of NBA at the moment. PJ Washington points and rebounds. Maybe we could do something there. Sengun under points is like just too low. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know if it's quite for sure an ear infection that I got last night, or if it's just pressure, sinus pressure into the ear, which I believe that's what it is. Now that I'm thinking about it, I cannot get over this sickness. It's insane. I thought I was good, and now it's bothering me. So that's really annoying. Giuseppe, Wembenyama. One more. Screw it. One more. So we'll go Sengun. I've already used Jalen Brunson. Crap, who was the other one? Relying on PJ Washington a lot tonight, huh? De'Aaron Fox under 27.5. I believe I've just played it. Wemby under 33.5 or 34.5. I might gotta blow my nose. Maybe should have muted the mic before I actually blew the nose. Whatever. Wemby under 34.5. Bang, bang, bang. Another 9.9x. We could do $20, right? Yeah, bang. All right. There's another stat slice slip right there for you guys in the chat. Back to back. All right. Let's take a break off that. Let's go here to PrizePicks. Let's check the AI sub generator, see what we got, see if we have any value that we can go ahead and just get in with one click of a button off the tool here. Looks like we have a little bit. Here, and I don't hate what I'm looking at. I'm just not going to be able to play this college prop. I'll let you guys know which one it is. Oscar Clough, Purdue center, under 6.5 rebounds. So this is still a 10x. Brunson points and rebounds is showing up as a goblin, but it's giving us 10x. So it bumped up to 30.5 is what happened here. Siakam, you know what? Let's come back here in 6 minutes with the new... Who knows what the new taco is? Can you do the castle discount on better? Yeah, we will. The new taco should be out right away, right? Right after Siakam is up. Because then I think we'll have to end up doing that. So yeah, let's maybe check better real quick. Get off this other promo. Flag 0.5 points. Next taco. Wait, they discounted them all the way to 0.5? $10 no sweat. Entry must apply token. Okay. So we got Castle as well. Castle over. Karl Anthony Towns. 32.5 points and rebounds. Durant under points and rebounds. I think I have him over 28.5 maybe. Might be middling this a tad bit. Alright, I'm going to rock this as the castle slip. Is anybody scared about playing unders anymore? Like, when you see me take Kevin Durant under, are you guys like shaking in your boots still at all, or no? Have you guys shook that? Have you guys shook that? Hopefully everybody is not worried about it, right? We're playing it because they're profitable plays. We're playing it because there's an edge. Unders are the best. I love hate watching. Yeah, I mean, guys, I need a new headset. Man, look at this shit. Busting out the seams. I need a new one. Unders, injuries make unders great. Yeah, that's my chat. That's some good boys in the chat. Good boys in the chat. All right. You know what? I seen this and it pissed me off. I seen this when I was loading up the stream. Isaac Okoro, you absolute bum. You absolute bum. Wow, Money Mike. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. I like looking at Fliff manually, betting blitz. Rebet I don't really touch. That was annoying. Jalen Johnson also. Danny Wolf hit for us, but then Jalen Johnson didn't. The whole works, you know? You know, what can you do? DJ, Kingston Flemings, Durant. Let's see. Durant and Castle. All right, I like this. Out of everything right now, I know it's juicy, but Castle over 3-pointers made. I'm not going to share this link, so just go ahead and get it in yourself real quick. Caleb Martin, under 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't hate that either. So let's go ahead and use DJ here with Caleb Martin. Under 11.5 ERA. That one is minus 135. We all just want to be good boys for you, Dustin. Thank you. Thank you. See, Arcanard knows what's up. D1 haters, for sure. For sure. You know you're married to the game when you go to a game and you take the under on the game. So that way, like, you're basically rooting on not having a good time. But you're, like, there to have a good time. But you're so dedicated to plus EV betting and making money sports betting that you take the under. It's an interesting world we live in that we put ourselves into, and why it's mentally just very hard to be a plus EV bettor, along with, you know, the many other reasons I've mentioned, like, you know, losing streaks and such that do happen, and sticking to the process. Like, it ain't easy. Oh, PJ Kawhi over 38.5. Kawhi 38.5. Amon under 28. Mikal Bridges under 15. Okay, so I like Bridges under 15. Kawhi 38.5. But I think we might have used our stat slices. My picks should have 4 that I've used now. 1, 2, 3. Who am I missing? Wemby? Kawhi over 38.5. Mikal Bridges under 15.5. Come on, give me maybe something sharp money. I had to rock Amen Thompson, which I just believe I've played, which is the reason why I didn't want to. It's actually gone. No, wait, no, it's right there. All right, there's my last stat slice for you. No, Kawhi just got bumped. You can run that as a 3-man if you want. Fuck, dude. How come it didn't tell me? Did I just miss it? Did I click through it or something? Bro. It did tell me? Did I have to be looking directly at it? It didn't do... I did click through it? Shit. Alright. Well, play it as a 3-man if you guys want. Take out Kawhi. The other two are fine. And then if you wanted to toss another one of these, you know, I guess you could play Kawhi over 27.5 points if it's still there. Benedict Matherin's now there, too. So play Benedict Mathurin under 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Kawhi Leonard over 27.5 points. Amen Thompson under 28.5, along with Victor Wembanyama. I totally was not paying attention. I clicked through it. Oh, and you guys couldn't even see my screen when I was building it out, huh? Because I got my phone up. Damn, y'all. Come on. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Alright. So there's that. Nothing I'm loving there. And there. Underdog. Underdog actually has some value. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The only issue is I can only get in a few more slips. You can only get in 2 more slips, I believe. Let's make them worth it. Let's make them worth it. Under 33.5, Siakam. Let's go Kawhi Leonard under points and rebounds. PJ we've already played. Booker under 6.5 free throws made, sure. Let's go Brunson, 29.5. Durant, I've already played. Let's go LeBron. LeBron points and rebounds. Okay. Castle points and rebounds. There we go. Three unders, 3 overs, just like that. Just like that. Sharing that link in the chat with you guys now. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit PrizePicks now. We're gonna hit PrizePicks in just a second. But But while you guys are getting in that slip, tailing it on Underdog, if you guys go to DGFantasy.com, DGFantasy.com, which is the website here that I use every single day to find all of these plays. You can get in as much volume as you can and use it all the time yourself if you sign up. If you use code DUSTINSTREAM, that gets you guys 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. Highly suggest using that code if you want to check it out. And then if you want to do the AI slip generator, like we're about to do right now, to build out this taco slip, this beautiful taco slip, then you can go ahead with one click of a button, click that, load up the slip, toss your taco in, and then you can go ahead and get it in with one click of a button. The only issue is, me personally, I can't play college props, so I am not going to be able to do exactly that. But you could if you had access to the ASF generator. If you use the ASF generator, or you want to get access to it, use code DUSTIN. DUSTIN AI DUSTIN99 AI. Code's in the chat. You'll get the ASF generator at the cheapest possible price, $3 a day. I would let you, Sano. I locked in that 60% full year. Let's go. Benjamin, told you it's the best deal you could really find. Like, I cannot believe anybody that declined taking advantage of that. But yeah. So let's go ahead. Let me get rid of these college props. Let's keep these other ones. Jose Alvarado. You know what? Let me refresh this here. Maybe we got an all. Oof, that sucks. So now we got an all college or all NFL. What am I talking about here? I don't even know what I'm saying. 8 and under 11.5. Okay, let's go. Just add on top of this. Let's just 8 on top of this. Trying to get away from stuff I've played. I've already played Gillespie over assist. Maybe a little flyer. Maybe a little flyer on a push potential first quarter. Karl Anthony Towns. C. Milligan, appreciate that. Karl Anthony Towns over. Yeah, let's run this. So I'm gonna run for the taco. 10x taco slip here. Bang, bang. All right. That taco slip is in the chat for those of you that would like to tail. Sat there and listened for 8 hours. Did you actually get chose for a case? If you get chosen for a case, it's not as bad as like just going there into the big room when they like just wait to see if they even need you. The one time I had jury duty, I got selected to go to see if I would be a part of a case. Actually, weird story. Nobody is gonna really care probably, but it made me like think a little bit. I got selected to like go in there. I ended up being like, you know, they talk about the case a little bit, and they ask you questions, and then I ended up being not a fit for the jury, I guess, in a sense. So I was dismissed from that, and I was able to go home since they had already used my name. But it was a DUI case, and the attorney, like the suspect's attorney or whatever, I'm not even sure the right terminology I should be using possibly. His argument was, he's asking us the possible jurors or jury that like, do you guys have a cell phone? Everybody's like, yeah, you know, of course we do. And he's like, okay, would you say sometimes your cell phone doesn't work right? And we're all like, oh yeah, of course. Like sometimes it glitches out, of course. He's like, yes, like sometimes it, you know, might glitch or, you know, shut off randomly and, you know, just do weird things on its own, right? Yeah, of course. So then he says, is it safe to say without a reasonable doubt that the breathalyzer that the officer used that day could maybe malfunction and possibly have malfunctioned, right? And I was like, holy crap, that's how they're trying to get out of this? That's kind of genius. Technology is spotty, which is why my client should not be charged with a DUI. There's a small 0.01% chance that it glitched out that day. We don't know. But we think it happened on that day. So, and we don't know for sure, so you can't say for sure. So, yeah, it was a crazy, crazy analogy. Case I heard a juror for the lawyer's analogy was, in football, you have to drive the whole field to score a touchdown. They have enough evidence to get to the 1-yard line, but not score. They're crazy, man, what they come up with. My client is cooked. Let me come up with something. Yeah. I don't know. I found that, like, that kind of opened up my eyes to be like, holy cow. To the degree of which these people, like, come up with something to set their client free or, you know, whatever. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah. Let's see if we can find anything else here. I know we're kind of getting a little thin and dry on these plays. There's not really new value popping up. One time I had jury duty. They asked me if I could consider the entire spectrum of consequences for solicitation of a minor online. Considering I have 3 daughters and work in the school system, I said no. Was this Yeah. I mean, like, you could say stuff that's just gonna, like, you could literally say, I gotta watch out for this because I don't want this to get clipped. You could literally say that you are racist, and they would legitimately just be like, okay, you're not a fit for our thing, or for this case. Like, you could say basically whatever to get out of it, but, like, yeah. I almost made that a clippable mess up there. Dude, some of the cases you could get on are crazy. My stepdad was on a double homicide case that took a week. He was legit in court a week. It was crazy. Claimed entrapment, yeah. Then all the other people hate you? Yeah, you get weird looks. You'd get some weird looks, but you'd get out of jury duty and sitting in the thing, that's for sure. Yeah, you could say, no, I don't like people with, you know, blue eyes. And boom, you're out. It's just, but you're supposed to be truthful, you know, whenever you are, you know, giving answers. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's probably going to be it for the live stream, guys. A little bit shorter one, 30-something minutes, but nothing really new popping up. We took care of basically all the promos. Maybe there's a sleeper promo or two that, or maybe one that we didn't do. But the value is just not here with only a 4-game slate. Hopefully we get, do you even get in trouble if you don't show up for it? Yeah, you definitely do. Definitely do. But yeah, if you guys sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, dgfantasy.com, use code DUSTINSTREAM, get your 25% off. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.